Welcome back, everybody. This is Marylin Rossano from Rossano's Casa. I don't know, I feel like I'm a bit of a hot mess at the moment in the kitchen. I lost my toasted sesame seeds. I haven't lost them. I've put them somewhere safe, which means I've lost them. Anyway, because I'm making the dipping sauce to go with the dumplings, which are nearly finished steaming, and I've literally spent 15 minutes trying to find these toasted sesame seeds. So we're just going to have to use plain sesame seeds. Yes, I found pre-toasted sesame seeds at the Asian Korean grocer, which I love because it just takes one step out of the equation for me. Anyway, we are making the most delicious dipping sauce. I don't know where I saw this. I've tweaked it. I've changed it a little bit. It is so delicious. So, so good. I love it. It is spicy, soury, salty, and there's a little bit of sweetness, and that's the timer going off. Anyway, so I'm going to run through the ingredients with you, and we're going to make it together. So essentially, there is some neutral oil in here, which I'm going to heat up in a moment over the stove for a little bit. So we're going to add all the ingredients into a bowl, and then we're going to pour the hot oil on top to sizzle it up, and it'll just really just cook off a little bit of the spring onions. It will just enhance the flavor a little bit. There's a bit of garlic in there. So I feel like heating the oil is necessary in this dish. If you don't like chili, you can leave the chili flakes out. So I'm going to chop up these spring onions in a minute and then come back and we will put this together. And I'm going to heat up the oil as well. All right. Alrighty, I've added my spring onions to a heat-proof little bowl. Make sure it's heat-proof because we are going to be pouring some oil in there. So, yeah, it's going to be sizzling. So I'm going to add in some chili flakes. You could add in 1 or 2 teaspoons. I'm just going to add in 1 because these are really, really hot. You can leave it out. You don't like chili? Leave it out. I'm going to go in with some garlic. So I'm using my homemade minced garlic. So I'm going to go in about a teaspoon of that, but about 2 to 3 cloves. It really depends. 1 or 2. I mean, I never really use 1. Let's be honest. Very rarely you will see me using 1 clove of garlic. Some white pepper, just an eyeball measure of that. Let's go down the list. I've got, because I'm gonna mix it all up. All right. Now I cannot pronounce this for the life of me. It's called Chinkiang vinegar. So it's just a vinegar, black vinegar. Super delicious. This is going to give the sourness to the dish. I'm going to go with 2 tablespoons of that. You can literally find this from the supermarket. Some recipes call for black vinegar. I don't know if there's a difference in that, but I just use that. That's super, super delicious. I'm going to go with some sesame seeds in a minute because I didn't take them out of the drawer. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm not using light. I'm using the full strength stuff because the light will not be as salty and I want it to be quite salty. Just put that there. We're going to go in with some oyster sauce, about 3 tablespoons of that. I don't even know if I've got 3 tablespoons left. I think just enough. All right, let's go in with that. This is also going to give a saltiness to the dish as well. So that is that. We're done with that. We're going to go in with some sesame oil, about a teaspoon of sesame oil. I like to use 2 because I love the taste of sesame oil. So we're just going to eyeball that. I'm going to add in a little bit of brown sugar. You can use caster sugar. Some people will use palm. I'm just going to use brown because I just have that. About a teaspoon of that. A little bit more. A little bit of sweetness to balance out the flavour. It's going with our sesame seeds. I'm still like secretly hoping that I open the drawer and that I find the toasted sesame seeds there. I feel like, are we going to do this? We're going to do this on camera. Me fighting with myself. Anyway, we're just, yep. Generally toasted is good. About 2 teaspoons of that. I'm just going to add in a bunch because I just feel like it adds a beautiful flavour. And yes, the toasted sesame seeds gives a different taste. Apart from that, we have added everything. So I'm going to give this a little bit of a mix and I'm going to go in with the hot oil. Don't obviously you want to bring it up. I've just put it on a low heat for about 5-ish minutes. And you will notice because you'll see some little fine bubbles on the top. And then we're literally just going to pour it over there and serve it all up. Super delicious. So we've got spring onions, garlic, Chinkiang vinegar, sesame seeds, chili flakes, optional, oyster sauce, soy sauce, sesame oil, brown sugar or caster sugar or palm sugar, and the oil. And that's it. I know, that's it after like 20 bottles. These are kind of staples. I feel like I always have these fridge, pantry at all times. I love the why am I saying it if I don't have to? I'm really sorry if someone wants to correct my pronunciation. Chinkiang. I love it so much. Hang on. I know. You're going to drink that stuff. All right, let's see. Yeah, the oil is hot. Let me turn the stove off. Ready? Ready. Ah! Amazing. Even though it splashed everywhere. Amazing work. Just careful. And that is it. You will smell, it'll be so, oh my gosh, the aroma, it's delicious. That's it. You put that aside and you serve it all together. Let's go over. Have a look. I've literally taken, look at that, taken a dumpling out. I've poured some sauce. Oh my gosh, I've got to get a focus here. Let's cut it in half so I can show you the center. Come on, you can do it, Marylin. Beautiful. Nicely cooked. Oh my God, the focus is so off. Yeah, it's delicious. Smells great. No pong at all because we're using good quality stuff here. Guys, oh my goodness. That sauce as well with it. Amazing. You're going to love it. And look, can you see? I dripped some soy sauce on my pants. Oh, wow. Can you see how the prawns have turned pink as well? So that took 10, 11 minutes in the steamer. So good. I mean, part of me wants to pan fry them and add like a little corn flour slurry. But the heat from the dipping sauce, as well as the vinegary element and the salty, along with it just cuts through. I mean, I know people are like, oh, but pork is, I mean, we're not using pork belly here. It's minced. So there's none of that fattiness, but the flavor combination, it just hits all the spots. Sweet, savory, salty, sour, my kind of dish. Yeah. I need you guys to make this at home and try it and report back. And if you're in Sydney and you are free for supper club, I would love to make this with you. I'd love to sit down and share a meal with you. All right, until then, bye. And there we have it. So I've just served these dumplings with the dipping sauce. Just keep it nice and simple. You could pan fry them like I said, and super delicious. Waiting to be devoured. Here's some of the nice and pruny and wrinkly, just how we like it. Anyway, enjoy guys. I hope that you make it and let me know what you think.